Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and I am shooting the class today from the spectacular Wilsons Prom National Park, and I am on a rock on the iconic Sqeaky Beach. And today's flow is all about moving out any stagnant energy from your body, and it's a class for when you just need to flow and move. So I hope you enjoy, and please enjoy the background as well. Namaste, yogis. Starting in your comfortable cross-legged seat, propping yourself there on the edge of a blanket or a block to help support your spine, elongating your spine all the way up to the crown of your head, allowing your shoulders to relax away from your ears, and setting your fingertips up by the side of your hips. As you breathe in, send the arms up overhead, send the gaze up, press your palms, and as you breathe out, lower your hands, interweave the fingers, turning your palms inside out, reach them forward, tuck the chin in, round the spine, and as you breathe in, send the arms up overhead. And as you breathe out, lower your hands, slow, by your side, long out breath. Twice more just like that. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead, send the gaze up to the tip of the thumbs. Exhale, press your palms, interlace the fingers. Press your palms forward, dome your spine. And as you breathe in, send your arms up overhead, feeling a little arch in your lower back. And as you exhale, back to neutral, arms down by your side. Big breath in, send your arms up overhead, your gaze up. And as you breathe out, hands to the heart center. Lace the fingers, turn your hands inside out, rounding the spine, stretching into the upper back. And as you breathe in, send your arms up overhead. And as you breathe out, release your hands, lower your arms. And coming forward onto all fours, setting your hands up underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, wrist creases pointing forward and all your fingers spread. And as you breathe in, lower your belly, lift your gaze, arch the spine, and as you breathe out, round the spine, tuck your chin in, hollow out through your belly. Twice more like that. Inhale, arching the spine. And as you breathe out, rounding the spine, pushing into your hands, your shins, tops of the feet. Inhale to arch the spine, stretching through the front of the torso. And this time as you breathe out, take your buttocks to your heels, keeping your arms extended forward, all your fingers spread, pressing into the mat to lean your buttocks back onto your heels. Lengthening through the sides of the waist, through the armpits, through the reach of your arms. And connecting with a steady, even cadence to your breath. No rush, full deep breath in and out. And as you breathe in, gaze forward between the hands and making your way into your first downward dog. Lifting your hips, keeping a little bend in the knees, and drawing your chest toward your thighs. Ears alongside your arms there. Your fingers spread and all the knuckles of your fingers pressing down into the mat. So you've got full contact with the mat, no air pockets underneath your hands. And then just start to pedal out the heels, reaching your heels alternatively for the floor, stretching into your calves and your hamstrings, swaying the hips a little, warming up through the body. And coming back to center, bend both knees, send the gaze forward between your hands and go ahead, walk yourself to the top edge of the mat, bringing your feet hip distance apart and taking an easy forward fold. Catch opposite elbows there, lay your torso on your thighs, softening the knees and allowing your spine to cascade down through the weight of the head, cheeks and jaw relaxed. Eyes can be closed. And moving gently around through the soles of your feet until you feel even through the big toe, little toe mound of your feet, inner and outer edges of your heels. Releasing your hands to the floor, hang in ragdoll, your arms all floppy. And as you breathe in, slowly unwind, part by part, coming up to stand, sending the arms up overhead, and taking your right hand to your left wrist, taking a side bend to your right, extending both arms straight, elbows straight, bending over to your right. And as you breathe in, come back to center, switch the hands, left hand, right wrist, and take a side bend to your left. As you feel yourself breathe in, come back to center, press your palms, send the gaze up. And as you breathe out, send the arms behind the back, interlace your fingers. Take a big breath in, staying upright, puff your chest. And as you breathe out, folding forward and letting your arms float away from your back, any amount there in your comfortable range of motion. Let your head drop, bend the knees. Lift the shoulder heads up away from the mat so your collarbones spread wide apart. And on your next breath in, release the hands, bend the knees, come into chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight back in your heels, tailbone lengthening down toward the floor, low belly firm, arms reaching. And on your next breath out, fold forward over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, coming up halfway, hands to your shins, gazing forward, flat back there. And as you exhale, step back with your right foot, take your right knee to the floor, Surya Namaskar C. As you breathe in, send the arms up overhead, your gaze up, one movement, one breath, folks. Exhale, hands to the floor, plant the hands, stepping back, plank pose, top of your push-up. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin to the floor. Keeping your hands around your ribcage, elbows in, low baby cobra, breathing in. Exhale, roll on the knees, making your way back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in when you arrive, fill up. And slow breath out. Bring the toes together at the back of the mat, right leg rises as you breathe in. As you breathe out, step your right foot forward and your left knee to the floor. And when you're steady there, arms rise overhead, perhaps sending the gaze up, stretching up. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping forward to the top edge of the mat. And keep your feet hip width apart or bring them together, a half lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold and empty the lungs. Inhale, rise to stand, stretch tall, strong legs here, push away with your feet. Exhale, hands to your heart. Arms rise overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, breathing in. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana, breathing out. Inhale to extend your heart forward. Exhale, step your left foot back, left knee to the floor. Reach your arms overhead, breathe in. Breathe out, hands to the floor. Steady yourself, step back, plank pose, top of your push-up. And as you exhale, low push-up, either knees, chest, chin, or a full push-up there to the floor. Hands around your ribs, fingers spread, slow inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, firming the belly, engaging the legs, and drawing your chest back toward your thighs. Full breath in and out here. Let your head hang heavy. Feel your arms engaged, your legs engaged. Toes together here at the back of the mat. Reach your left leg up and back, breathe in. And as you breathe out, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Help it along if it doesn't quite make it there. Right knee to the floor. Arms rise overhead, breathe in. Exhale, fingers to the floor, step forward, top edge of the mat. Bring your toes together. Inhale, coming up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and refold, Uttanasana. As you breathe in, chair pose, bend the knees, reach your arms. And pressing to stand, bringing your hands to your heart center. Surya Namaskar A. Deep breath in, arms overhead, just warming up through the spine, the legs, the shoulders. Exhale and fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, looking forward. Exhale, stepping back, plank pose, top of your push-up. Exhale, take a vinyasa here, lowering slow with control. Staying with your breath. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Toes together here at the back of your mat. And aiming to keep your hips nice and level as you raise the right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, one core lunge in the air, rock forward, shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back again, hips level. Exhale, step lightly, quietly forward, warrior two, right foot in between your hands. Heel of your left foot anchored on the ground. Opening the arms out to a T. And just landing and adjusting your feet if you need to. Just check in, just look at the right knee there and make sure your right knee's tracking forward. You can see your toes. Your back leg feels strong and engaged. Let the hips sink down just a little bit more. Front of the pelvis lifting up so you're not soggy in the belly. Wide and broad across your chest. Keep the legs where they are, and as you inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm back. Left arm down your back leg and send the gaze back. And as you exhale, windmill both hands to the floor. Pop up onto the back toes. Your left hand stays down in the left lane, right hand to the sky. Simple twist, runner's lunge twist. Opening up, straight line, right hand to the left hand. Back thigh lifting up in space. You're on the balls of your back toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, really slow transition here. Right hand off the front edge of your mat, coming into half moon. Right hand down, left hand up. And raising your back leg as smooth as you can. If you're feeling steady, send the gaze up to your top arm. And landing lightly, both hands to the floor. Land your back heel. And come back into warrior two. Moving as gracefully as you can. Not here for long, adjust your feet so you've got good alignment. Inhale, reverse your warrior, breathing in. And then go ahead, straighten both legs. Lift the kneecaps so the quads engage. Reach out as far as you can over your right leg. Right hand to your shin, foot or the floor, left hand to the sky. And again, straight line, left hand to your right hand. And feel for length both sides of the waist, so your belly button's pointing directly forward. Crown of the head's reaching forward so you have an unwrinkled feeling through the back of your neck. Your spine is elongating. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, gaze down, hands down, frame your front foot, stepping back, plank pose, top of your push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Resting breath. Smooth, even cadence to your breath. Second side coming up. Step your toes together there at the back of the mat. Keeping the hips level. Left leg rises as you breathe in. Left knee to your nose as you breathe out. Hug in and up through the belly, round the spine. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Coming on up, arms out wide to a T. Collarbones really broad and extending from fingertip to fingertip. As you feel yourself breathe out, sink the hips down, staying engaged and firm in your right leg. And a steady, soft gaze out over your left middle finger. Keeping the legs where they are. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up, look back. Gentle side stretch through the left side of your body. Exhale, windmill both hands to the floor, and here your right hand stays down. You pop up onto the back toes, runner's lunge twist, left hand to the sky. Stay here as you exhale, keeping your pelvis level so you're not talking through the low back. Deep breath in, preparing for your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down off the front edge of the mat, out to the left side if you need a little bit more balance there. Right hand slowly to the sky, right leg lifts, your right toes flex. So your lifted leg is not soggy, it's staying engaged, and that'll give you a feeling of lightness and buoyancy in the pose as opposed to feeling really heavy. Firm muscles in your abdominals. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gracefully as you can, land back into Warrior Two. When you arrive, inhale, reverse your Warrior. Preparing for Triangle, both legs straight, push down through both feet. Left hand reaches down to your left shin, foot or the floor, and right hand straight up toward the sky. And reach up actively to the edge of your fingers, so you're almost lifting up and out of your body, extending through the left side of your waist as well as the right side, just softening the right rib cage there. Find a little bit more length through the left side of your waist. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, take both hands to the floor, frame your front foot, take a Vinyasa, or if you need to do less here, stepping yourself back into downward facing dog. Slow, steady breath, conscious of your alignment. And take a few resting breaths here in downward facing dog. Your arms strong, muscles engaged, and equal effort in your legs as well. So even if your legs are not straight here, you're reaching actively down through your heels. So there's an energy and an intention behind the posture of lengthening and elongating through the back of your body. As you feel yourself breathe in, rock forward to a high push-up and just drop your knees to the floor and take your forearms down. Interlace your fingers, except for your little fingers. Run your little fingers along the mat. Bring your elbows shoulder width apart. And then from here, just step both feet out and come into Forearm Plank. Probably one for the core muscles. So strengthening and toning the muscles either side of your spine as well as your abdominal muscles here. Your upper body, your legs, getting your whole body involved. Heels reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward so your head's not dropping. Back of your skull's in one straight line with the rest of your body. And then pushing down through your forearms, a bend in the knees. Lift your hips so you come into the shape of downward dog in your upper body. And your lower body, walking your feet forward. Feel free to bend the knees just a little here. Drawing your chest toward your thighs, your head's hovering, and then broaden through your shoulder blades so you feel really wide in your upper back. Push down through your forearms, just here for another deep breath in and out. And resting the knees to the floor, coming down onto your hands and just rocking your weight back, buttocks to the heels. Try and take your knees really wide here, bring your toes together, and we'll come into a frog twist to release the spine. So left hand to the midline of your mat, lift up a little way and thread your right arm underneath and reach your palm away as far as you can, coming down onto your right cheek, your right shoulder, and pushing actively down into your left hand so you are extending your buttocks back toward your heels. Breathe smooth and deep. And one more deep breath in and out here. And resetting, coming back to center, right hand down now. Lift up a little way and thread the left arm underneath. Your right arm feels straight. Actively pressing all the knuckles of your fingers into the floor so you're leaning your weight back, gently twisting, staying comfortable and easy in your body. Left cheek to the mat. Left shoulder to the mat. Reach away with the left fingertips. And one more deep breath in and out. And gently unraveling. We're going to come down onto our buttocks here. So just making your way round, feet around in front of you, and take your legs out wide into a V. So not a 16-year-old gymnastic V, just something that's comfortable for you. Your kneecaps need to point toward the ceiling along with your toes. So you keep your quads engaged here in the back of the legs, pressing down into the floor so you experience a lift through your upper body. And take your fingertips just behind you so you can really lift up and firm the belly in. And as you exhale, tip forward from your hips and keep your chest open. So the shoulder blades squeeze in behind you so you avoid rounding through your spine. And then if you are a little bit more flexible, walk your hands forward here. And you can rock a little side to side on the buttocks, but do keep your legs engaged here. You're going to safely stretch into the belly of your hamstring muscles. Your inner thighs, adductors, stretching to here. Push out through the balls of your big toes. And softening as you breathe out. And on your next breath in, gently, gently coming up, you're going to take your left foot to the outside of your right knee, hitting your right leg just where it is. And we'll stay here for a twist. Left hand behind you, right hand to the sky, reach up and stretch up, get length through your spine. And as you exhale, hug your front knee and start to spiral around to your left for a twist. You're trying to keep your pelvis stable here and forming that twist through the ribs, your upper back, and then finally your gaze falls over your left shoulder. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale to release. Second side, so just unravel that left leg, take it out to the side, and pick up your right leg, take your right foot to the outside of your left knee. So anchor down through the whole sole of your right foot there. Right fingertips behind you, left hand to the sky. Now breathe in. And as you breathe out, go ahead, hug or hinge your elbow around your knee and take a twist. So you're moving incrementally in your twist. Your in-breath lengthens and lifts you. And your out-breath revolves you. Staying mindful as you move. So you're not just cranking yourself around, you're staying comfortable in your body. Even if you don't come around too far, push down evenly through both your sit bones. One more deep breath in. Exhale, eyes forward and release. Send both legs out in front of you. Straight legs, kneecaps toward the ceiling, toes toward the ceiling. Your toes flexed. Even on your sit bones. When you're ready, arms rise alongside your ears. Find length through your spine so you're expanding through the ribs. And exhale to fold, and we'll move with a little bit of a pulse as you breathe in, lift and expand. And as you breathe out, fold forward a little deeper. Even if those movements are quite subtle, you're keeping your chest open, long and unwrinkled, inviting the breath into the full circumference of your lungs. Softening and folding, perhaps closing your eyes. Let's take a couple of moments here at the end of your practice. And just notice how you feel, hopefully a little bit more open, a bit more spacious and at ease in your body. And if you do have a little bit more time, resting back in Shavasana, laying down on your back, your palms face up to the side of your body. Let your feet fall out to the side. And rest back. Eyes closed. Gentle breath. Here, take at least a couple of minutes to reset before you step into your day. And I hope you've enjoyed joining me here at the beautiful Wilsons Prom National Park. Okay, yogis, namaste.